Hello YouTube, welcome to the an update on the Woodsman's grind, and I'll show you where I'm at now. The grind, I've been working on it, making sure the grind lines flow and making sure that all of this is going to work right the way I had in mind. You saw the video before this about how I was trying to get everything to flow to where you could sharpen it easier. Well, the more I played with those knives, I mean, they work great, but I still like that curve that's in there, and it's going to require a round rod to sharpen the knives. Now, if you want one like the old ones, then that's fine, but the better design is the one that has the curves in it, from my findings. Now, there's test knives out there that's going to be going around that people are using that is going to give me feedback and see what they come up with. This is what I'm coming up with, okay? So, there's also another issue with the prototype. This curve right here, I like that. The problem was, every time you tried to cut something with it, it would hit the handle. The handle would get in the way. See, the handle was hitting it there. So I made some adjustments and made some changes for that. The other thing is the tip on this prototype was it was too blunt. It was a stronger tip. It's a very strong tip. But it's more of a survival type tip, and that's not what this knife's purpose is. Now, survival, I mean, any knife you have on you in a survival situation is a survival knife. So, but I wanted something that was more beneficial for a woodsman and doing carving and things like that on camp, and getting in there and doing those notches and whatever other things that someone may need on camp. So this is what I come up with. This is the new prototype that's actually got some knives going out that's being tested. Now, this is a new style sheath, and well, I'll show you what the sheath that I'm using. I put a Blade Tech paddle clip on there because I wear pants a lot without a belt. So I can just stick that in the waistband just like a gun. I'll get my shirt out of the way. And I can wear it just like that, no problems. It's actually comfortable, it rides well, and it's right there when I need it. Okay? So that's the sheath, and it's got an adjustable tensioner there, so it helps hold the knife in place when you're jumping up and down, running through the woods, and so on and so forth. And also has a mini sharpening steel in there. These are mini sharpening steels that you can get off of Amazon. Just do a search. It says mini sharpening steel. These are Victorinox. Okay, Victorinox is the best that I found. Opinel is the second best, but it doesn't last as long as a Victorinox does. So here is the new prototype. Okay, now I think I'm done with marrying the grinds up and getting the grinds lines right. So this is now, I'm down to designing a new knife to go with this grind. And this is going to be a woodsman's knife. I have not come up with a name yet, but this is going to be a woodsman's knife. I have also a flat one which has a grind line right here that is basically a flat grind from this portion on. Wow. Okay, almost nicked myself there. This blade is like a razor. I have a finger choil here. This finger choil is very sharp, so you can round corners with it, or you can scrape a ferro rod. You see how it scrapes corners. See there? Or you can scrape a ferro rod. Go on, B. And do that. Now, I don't think that there's going to be enough there to bother your grip or cut into you. And it also allows for this choil here, to use this choil. So when you're doing feathers, I mean, you can get in there and actually use this thing, and you're talking about some feathers now. because that way you don't have interference with this handle. Okay, so another thing I did was the tip. The tip is a sharper tip that can get in there and actually do those notches. So if you did a V-notch and you wanted to get in there and cut out that material, then you got a point that'll do that now. So you can get in there and do those V-notches for those pot hangers and things like that. See there how easy that was? So, and you still have the little portion up here that just bites into the wood if you want to use it as a draw knife. You can see how it just shaves this, and this is old yellow pine. It's not the best carving wood in the world. See there? The more I use this knife, this design, I've used this one steady, I mean every day for, well, since I made it. I love the knife. The knife is just awesome. There were some things that I could do better, and this is where we're at right now. So the R&D and the testing is going to continue, and we're going to see how the knife performs. And like I said, I've also have 2 other versions of this that's going to other people that has already been notified, and I've talked to them about testing it and giving feedback, and so we're going to get some more points of view on it and see what they think about it. So that's where we're at right now. We're still doing an R&D, but I think we're getting very, very close. We're going to give the other guys some time to review these and give me some time to use this knife for a while and see how well it does. Another thing, the reason I like this pointy tip better is I was trying to do leather with, excuse me. I was trying to do leather with this knife. It did it, but it's not optimum. This is a little bit sharper point. It's going to do leather a lot better. And when I mean, when you're on camp, you got to do maintenance on your gear. So you got to use it for leather. You got to use it for canvas, cutting, slicing, cutting tomatoes. I mean, kitchen chores. I mean, you got to use this knife for just about everything that you can imagine. So I'm trying to incorporate all of that into this one design, and trying to come up with the ultimate woodsman that I would prefer to use. And I think we're getting very close to getting this nailed down. So we're going to see what the other guys come up with, and keep you guys posted. Okay, so I appreciate you guys watching this and supporting me through this process and giving your feedback and opinions. I appreciate all of that. And until the next one, you guys get out in the woods, go in the backyard with a little stick, build a fire, roast a weenie, do something outdoorsy. If you do, take a child with you, teach that child a passion about the outdoors and a love for the outdoors. And you're going to need lots of band-aids and lots of knives, or plenty of band-aids and lots of knives. We'll catch you again soon.